I'm alive! So after Booktubeathon, which was a complete and utter fail for me, it was such a fail that I really don't want to talk about Booktubeathon. I was planning on doing a wrap-up video for it, but honestly I didn't read that much, so there's really no point. So I'm just going to add my Booktubeathon wrap-up to my July wrap-up. I actually haven't been reading this month in general all that much, so I figured I could combine them because then the video won't be too short. Today is going to be kind of like a weekend reads slash book haul. So I only have 7 books and 1 graphic novel to show you. So first I'll go through what I'm currently reading and then we'll go through the new books. So I'm kind of in the middle of 3 different books right now, 2 of them being super thick high fantasies, so I'm kind of reading those a lot slower. One of them is one you guys know that I've been reading for a long time now, and that is A Dance with Dragons by George R.R. Martin. This is book 5 in the Song of Ice and Fire series, and I'm kind of still in the same place that I was last month. But this one, I'm just taking my time with this one. Another high fantasy I'm reading is Academ or Academ's Fury by Jim Butcher. This is book 2 in the Codex Alara series, and I'm halfway through, and I was really enjoying it. The only reason I put it down was because of Booktubeathon. I am going to be finishing this up probably within the next week or so. And then the last one I'm reading is Spellbound by Rachel Hawkins. This is the 3rd and final book in the Hex Hall trilogy, which I never finished during the Booktubeathon, so there's one update that you'll get that I didn't finish. But I'm really enjoying these books. The only reason I'm not done with this right now is because I just haven't been reading in general a whole lot. In fact, I haven't even been watching YouTube videos or on my Goodreads a whole lot or Twitter or anything to that degree in the last week and a half. Like ever since Booktubeathon ended, I kind of went into a book slump. And I say book slump and not book reading slump because anything really to do with books I was kind of not doing. So I do have a planned book for after those, and that is Rebel Spring by Morgan Rhodes. This is the 2nd book in the Falling Kingdoms series. I think it's a trilogy. I don't know. I know it's a series, and this is the 2nd book, and I read the 1st book at the beginning of this month and really enjoyed it, so I want to get to the sequel, and I think the 3rd book is actually coming out pretty soon. So those are my current reads, or planned reads. No idea what I'm going to be reading for manga. I wholeheartedly apologize for those of you that have been active in the Goodreads manga group, because I have not looked at it in a few days or even in a week. I know I set up some kind of poll for what we're going to be reading next month, but other than that I haven't really been looking at it. Well, I will be doing video reviews of both of those mangas, possibly within the next week or so. I haven't decided, because for Death Note I kind of want to do a cosplay review and dress up as one of the characters. I don't know, but if you guys like that idea, please let me know in the comments down below. So that's just all the updates, stuff that's been going on. I just wanted to let you guys know. Now on to the mini book haul that I have here. I have a bunch of books that I got from a used bookstore. They were super cheap, and that's the only reason that I went ahead and bought them. And then I do have 3 books that I purchased at the bookstore. So first we'll go through the used books, and then we'll go through the ones that I got at Barnes & Nobles. So the first one I have here is Inkheart by Cornelia Funk, which is the 1st book in the Inkheart trilogy. I haven't started this series. It's been something that I've been wanting to read for a long time now, and only recently has it been brought to my mind that I kind of want to read again, because I believe the movie came on the other week, and it was okay, but we all know that the books are always better than the movies, and I've heard pretty decent things about it, so I want to start it. So I got this, plus it was super cheap. The next book I have here is Railsea by China Mayville, and this was a complete cover buy because I just really like the cover on it. The only thing I know about it is that it's supposed to be a retelling of Herman Melville's Moby Dick, except with trains instead of boats, and some kind of mole creature instead of a whale. I honestly haven't read Moby Dick, so I don't know how to compare them, but maybe if I read this I will want to read the original and then do a comparison with them, so we'll see. The next 3 books I picked up are a trilogy, and that is the Angel Fire trilogy by Courtney Allison Moulton. So we have Angel Fire, Wings of the Wicked, and Shadows in the Silence. I've only heard some things about this trilogy, but each of these books were $3.99 at the used bookstore, and they were all together. I then picked up The Exiled Queen by Cinda Williams Chima. This is the second book in the Seven Realms series. I still haven't read the first book, but this is a series that I'm really interested in, and the covers are just gorgeous, and I originally wanted to get them all in hardback, but I picked up the first one in paperback anyways, so I was like, might as well finish getting the rest in paperback. This author's other series, the Air series, I think is what it's called, is the book of the month for the Booksplosion book club. I also own that book and have not started it yet, but they seem to be really liking that, so I wanted to try this series first because I like the covers of these better. So we'll have to see, and if I like it, I'll try the Warrior Air is the first book in the other series. So the last novel here is one that I typically would not pick up, but there is one reason why, and that is because of Reagan from Peruse Project. She did a reenactment video where she acted out a scene from the book, and it was hilarious. I thought it was really fun. So I went ahead and got that, and I'm sure you all know which one that is because Reagan's so popular, and that is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. And I've heard nothing but good things about this book. It's just not one that I would typically read, but I do want to try one of her books. I do own Eleanor and Park, but between the two, this kind of seems like one that I would probably like better. So I'm going to try this because I seem to like contemporary more than I assume that I like contemporary. Every contemporary book I pick up I usually end up liking, so I just need to give it more of a chance, I guess. Those are all the novels. I have one graphic novel to show you here, and that is Lock and Key Volume 2 Head Games by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez. I loved the first volume in this, and I cannot wait to read this. So yes, that is my book haul and a little update thing for you. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Oh, also, I will be posting a manga haul that I actually recorded like 2 months ago, so there's like all kinds of old stuff that I say in there, like the fact that I went on vacation, which happened like in the beginning of June, so that's way past now. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I will be putting up a manga probe video, so yeah, look forward to that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!